And today we have a lazy orzo and chicken bake. And I paired it with some crescent rolls. Let's make it. Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to another vlog. Today I'll be showing you guys how to cook what I call a budget meal. So I only spent $22 on the items that I'm going to show you. And I usually try to keep it under 20, but 22 ain't bad either because I think we can get about 8 servings out of this. So what I'll be showing you guys how to make today is a 1-pan orzo Tuscan chicken bake. Let's get to the ingredients. It may look like a lot, but it's really not. So getting right to it, we have a lemon. We're gonna use. I dropped the lemon in my dishwater, but I got some more in the fridge. All right, so I got these tomatoes. They're called sugar bums. I've never seen them, so I'm guessing they're kind of sweet. And I love cherry tomatoes, but you can use sun-dried if you prefer those instead. I got these because I want that pop of color in the dish. Now, H-E-B didn't have any rotisseries left this time of day when I went. So I got some skinless boneless chicken thighs, and they were extra 25% off, so that saved me some money. The regular price was like $4.36. I think I ended up paying around $3.74 or something like that. So, boneless, skinless chicken thighs, unless you can find a rotisserie chicken. Grab that. You need about 3 cups of chicken broth, so I got this container of chicken broth, a 16-ounce bag of the orzo rice. And I call it rice, but it's really just orzo. So, a 16-ounce package of orzo. Some heavy whipping cream, but if you already have some, that's even better. I didn't know if mine was expired in the fridge or not, so I grabbed one to be on the safe side. You know we need cheese in everything that we make, so you need a Parmesan and a mozzarella and some baby spinach. The amount of people that get upset because I wash my meat always tickles me the most. If you don't wash your meat, that is perfectly fine. You don't have to, but I like to wash mine, trim the fat off of it. You know, just make sure there's no feathers, dirt, anything could be on that meat. But you do not have to wash it if you don't want to. That don't mean get in my comments and argue with me. I'm just gonna lightly season my chicken with some Cajun seasoning, and that's all I'm gonna be doing to it. So I added my chicken thighs to the skillet. They're pretty thin. I'm only gonna sear them on both sides for about 3 to 4 minutes, and they'll finish cooking once I put it in the oven. So I've washed my spinach. I think I got about 3 handfuls of spinach. And I washed my tomatoes as well. First, I'm going to give my spinach a rough chop and then place it back in this dish. Now for the tomatoes, you can leave them whole, use sun-dried if you prefer those, or slice them in half. I'm going to slice them in half because my girls aren't crazy about tomatoes anyway, and I feel like if I put a big one in there, it's a bigger chance they're not going to eat it. Alright, let's start putting it together. I don't have any Pam or spray that I can spray inside my Pyrex dish, so I just chopped off a piece of butter. But if you have some Pam, go ahead and spray it because you want to add everything to a greased Pyrex dish. So I'm just going to coat the inside of this real quick. I think this is as good as it's going to get. I coated it as well as I could. This is 3 cups of chicken broth. I'm just going to add that. This is the tool that I use to make my cakes. I always just take it off because I don't have a whisk. I need to go buy one. Next, you add a cup of heavy cream to it. I think I'm going to change it out instead to be on the safer side. Yeah, because I clearly didn't think that through. So. Next, we're going to add some minced garlic. For the seasons, I use Italian seasoning, salt, black pepper, paprika, and I think that's it. But the measurements will be in the caption, so just look for those. Next, you're going to go in with some of the mozzarella cheese. gonna just do like a handful for now. And then some Parmesan cheese. And I'm only gonna do a handful of the Parmesan. I'm gonna add that spinach that we chopped right in there. Those tomatoes. And you can mix this now. Just try to get it covered. But once it cooks down, you know that the spinach will wilt, so it will cook down and everything will be covered. All right, so next, you're gonna squeeze half of a lemon in there for the juice. We're gonna add that chicken, and yes, I put it on a paper plate because I'm not about to be washing no unnecessary dishes. To the top, I'm just adding the remainder Parmesan and mozzarella cheese, and then I'm gonna bake it. My granny always says the proof is in the receipt, so go grab your items and make this dish, and let me know in the comments what I should cook next. Enjoy.